Hello and welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm Jason Storm, and as a sim racer, someone with a sim rig that loves to jump on it every now and again, just to smash out a few laps sometimes, maybe have a cheeky little AI race or something like that, I actually quite like Project Cars 2. In my opinion, it's one of my favorite games to get on and just not worry about anything else. Just relieve some stress. Project Cars 2, unlike most games, is slightly more towards the sim racing group compared to just the game kind of group. And everyone was hoping that when Project Cars 3 came out, that it would jump again closer to that sim racing, more dedicated sim racing title. Recently, since Project Cars 2 has been released, and now soon to be Project Cars 3, amongst that time, Codemasters has taken ownership of Slightly Mad Studios. So maybe they had some input to where Project Cars 3 was headed. But what I do know is recently the trailer for Project Cars 3 has come out, and I've seen a lot of negativity towards Project Cars 3 and potentially where it's headed. And to those people, I say don't jump into conclusions. One, research it a little more, and two, all we have on it currently is a trailer. One trailer, and that's about it. There could be more by the time you're watching this, I'm not sure. But as I'm filming this, we have only seen one trailer. And that's this trailer here, about a minute and 43 long. I'm not going to play it for you. Chances are you've already seen it. One of the good things about Project Cars 2 is you can pick a lot of different cars on a lot of different tracks throughout the world and just race on it. It feels reasonably simmy. Yes, it has its downfalls here and there, like the lack of feedback you get and a slight floaty feeling in the car. But for the most part, it's ahead of most other titles. Now, in this trailer that we have all now seen, uh, it's showing players that this is not a track. This is not a track. This is like an actual road here. You can now apparently customize your cars, which is feeling a lot like Need for Speed, Gran Turismo, Forza, Horizon. So I think that has gotten people worried. But keep in mind that it has actually shown proper race cars, just like in Project Cars 2, and proper race cars, proper race tracks, just like Project Cars 2 as well. So it looks like we're getting the same kind of experience as Project Cars 2, but it also expands a little more. And this is what I want to expand on because I think a lot of people are not quite getting it. Now, I found a video and I can't remember who it was by or which company did this, but there was a company that uh, did an interview video with, I think it was the managing director of Project Cars 3, which and another guy, which have worked at Slightly Mad Studios for like way before now, since Codemasters have taken it on. So these guys are the same guys that have worked on the game previously. So it's not completely different people working on the game. And I did look for this interview. I was going to link it down in the description below. I couldn't find it again. Um, in this interview with the guys from Slightly Mad Studios, they gave me a little bit more insight. And when I just saw this trailer that we have all seen, um, that did get me a little bit worried that it was going to turn into kind of like Need for Speed Underground 2, if you know what I mean. Uh, Kind of like a mix between Need for Speed Underground 2 and like Need for Speed Grid. I don't know. But after seeing this interview, I did get a bit of a sigh of relief. So Project Cars 3 is still pretty much based on Project Cars 2. So everything you can currently do in Project Cars 2, you can now still do in Project Cars 3. Not only do you have the massive amount of tracks that Project Cars 2 already has, and the massive amount of cars that Project Cars 2 already has, and they're adding more, by the way. And it looks like you're also getting some kind of street tracks, like what it shows in this video here. Again, you don't have to race on it if you don't want to. What they've tried to do with Project Cars 3 is build a better career mode. And I think personally that's kind of where Project Cars 2 was lacking a bit. I don't think the career mode was particularly exciting. I think it could be better. And I think Project Cars 3 is going to be better. The career mode is going to be better. So you can start off with street cars. You can modify them, build your way up to race series, customize them and all that. So if you modify it, it then goes up a class and things like that. So for me, I think the Project Cars 3 is going to be better. And I love a good career mode. And from what I heard from the guys from Slightly Mad Studios, is they're trying to make the game a little more accessible for people that aren't necessarily into sim racing. And I think that's a good thing because as sim racing, I think it's a good thing to get more people into sim racing. It's only going to be better for sim racing to have more people come on board. And I think it's trying to convert people from Gran Turismo, Forza Horizon, all that stuff into sim racing rather than just gaming, if you know what I mean. Sim racers will probably know what I mean. Anyone out there watching this probably won't know what I'm talking about. What's the difference? But there is a difference between car racing games and sim racing. And Project Cars 3 will effectively be more of a simulation than what these other people are used to. And this is a get your foot in the door of sim racing kind of game. And I like that. I've heard the word arcade being thrown around a lot with the trailer of Project Cars 3. And I think that's a bit harsh because Project Cars 2 does have pretty good handling, pretty good physics. Again, not perfect, but better than most. And Project Cars 3 apparently has been worked on in the physics department a little bit and the feedback and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully Project Cars 3 will actually still be a step into the more simulation kind of direction in the way it feels, which is something we all, of course, want. If you don't want to do all this stuff, then I guess don't do it. All the sandbox stuff of Project Cars 2 will still be there. That you can do exactly the same as what you're doing in Project Cars 2. But a better career mode, more options. I believe they've worked on the multiplayer, making it better. I think multiplayer was something that Project Cars 3 really needed to step up. And it's looking like they're going in the right direction. Will it be perfect? I'm not sure. But apparently it's going to be a little more iRacing like, where you sign up for a session at a particular time, and then you're all grouped in with people in your similar class. So kind of very similar to iRacing. And again, I think that's a good thing. In my opinion, I'm really thinking Project Cars 3 is going in the right direction. I'm, of course, uh, happy to be proven wrong here. And this video is going to be out on YouTube till past the time Project Cars 3 has been released. So uh, I'm I'm sure I'm going to get tons of the comments. Oh, you're wrong, or hey, what? He's right. But anyway, I just wanted to put this out there because I don't want the hate to spread for Project Cars 3. I want Project Cars 3 to do well. I think the more good quality sim racing titles out there, the better. More competition, the better. So for those sim racers out there worried about Project Cars 3, please don't be at this time. I think it's going to be a good game, and let's wait till a little bit more comes out on this. I'm pretty sure you might be surprised. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, everybody. Hit that like button if you liked it. Subscribe for more videos, and I will see you in the next video.